I just saw a demand letter from one of the large advertising law firms here in Arizona, and it was terrible. I have no other words. It was horrible. Hi, my name is Garrick McFadden, and I'm a Phoenix car accident lawyer with the law firm GAMESQ. We are conveniently located right next to the Desert Sky Mall in the Maryville neighborhood of Phoenix. And so let me just jump right to it. This law firm created like 5 paragraphs of a demand letter. It was barely 2 pages long. And this was for a complex car crash with more than 2 other vehicles involved, including their clients. And let me just tell you, because of this terrible, horrible, phoned-in demand letter, if you can even call it a demand letter, they dropped the client. You see, I got the client's file. They sent it to me because his father wanted me to go through the file to see if his son had a case. And his son might have had a case if this law firm would have been on its P's and Q's. But they didn't. They weren't. They did nothing to add value to this young man's claim. And in the demand letter, it showed. Liability was an issue. It was an issue from day one, but they never did anything to make sure that the insurance company knew their client was not at fault for this crash. And they didn't do anything to show how his injuries affected his life. There was nothing about him not being able to enjoy living his life. It had nothing how it didn't relate how the injuries affected him being able to do his job. It didn't describe the pain and suffering that he was going through with his injuries. It was nothing. It was 2 pages of absolute trash. And that sent a flame in my chest that I'm on the right path, doing what I'm doing for the reason. Unlike these other attorneys, I had options coming out of law school. In fact, I was not a personal injury or insurance defense attorney coming out of law school. I was a .com tax attorney, and then I did intellectual property in cases in the Central and Southern District of Federal Courts of California. So when I talk about doing this type of job and why my demand letters are different, is actually know my clients. It's not a paralegal or a case manager. I actually know my clients. I record what they, not record, but like I write down notes about how they're feeling through the conversations and check-in points I have with them. I tell their story, right? They allow me to be their guide. They are the hero in their own story. It is courageous to fight back to get back to your health. It is courageous to stand on the precipice where many Americans, many Arizonans are living paycheck to paycheck, and for them to somehow gut out not going under because of a car accident that is not their fault. And at the end, they get everything back. They get their health back because they were serious about getting healthy, and they get the lost finances back because they did what they needed to do. If you are involved in a car accident and you're worried that the big law firm that you saw on television or saw their billboards is not taking your case seriously, give me a call or go to my website.